hope to see you again sometime really soon. I want to say it's nice to see you, but I can't see you. Please pay attention to your body. This class is going to focus on core. That's why it's called Core and More. I'll show you some exercises, and you will do those exercises at your own pace. It doesn't matter how many you do, just please pay attention to your form. Form is everything. Form can make the difference between success and injury. Again, don't worry about how many I do. Sometimes with certain exercises, especially exercises with toning and strength training, it's better to do those exercises slowly so that you can give each muscle involved in that activity and that exercise a chance to be activated. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. If you have some water, if not, please take time to go get some water. The only thing that you can use for this class, would need for this class, is a mat. Take one arm across the front of your body, or at least a clean surface. We'll spend most of our time on the floor. Switch sides. Before starting any regular exercise program, you want to talk to a doctor. Make sure you get cleared. Roll those shoulders. Roll forward. Try to pick something that works for you, something that you're going to like. Lean to one side so you can move straight back, stretching your inner thigh, that straight leg. Let's switch sides. Come back, tilt at the waist. You should feel the stretch all along the back of your legs. You're going to come up, step in, hands straight up. I'm going to lean to my left, which might be your right. If you're a mirror image, stretching your core. Coming back center, switching sides. Coming back center. I'm going to come down to the floor. I'm going to walk out. Come down to my knees. Sit back. Stretching those arms, stretching the lumbar. I'm going to come back out. Taking my hips towards the floor. Stretching my hip flexors. Sit back. I'm going to come out and I'm going to lay down onto the floor. Have my hands about the height of my chest. Palms on the floor. I'm going to push up, sit back, come out. Make sure my hips are not stacked over my knees. Make sure my hips are out past my knees. I'm going to bend my elbows, taking my chest, my core, and my thighs towards the floor simultaneously. Something about bending the elbows. We have push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Keep it going. Add time. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to come out. Lay flat on my stomach. Arms extended straight out. I'm going to use my glutes to lift my legs and use my core to lift my arms. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hold it up. Squeeze the back. Extend the arms out and release. Lift and down. Lift. Incorporating the back and the chest. Hold it up. That's it. Keep it up. That's it. And release. Hands by the chest. Push-ups like that. Now I'm going to come out. I'm going to put my fingers close together. People call it a diamond push-up. And again, that alignment, making sure my hips are not stacked over my knees. And I'm going to take my chest towards my hands and back up. And 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Keep it going. And time. Come back out. Lay down flat. And lift and lower. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start. And hold. Squeeze the back, extend and down. Lift, squeeze. Keeping those feet up. Keep it going. And release. Hands by your chest. Sit back. We're going to come out. Make sure those hips are not stacked over the knees. Got push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Now if you want, you can go back to the diamond push-ups. It's up to you. And time. That's it. Coming back to my stomach. I'm going to take my arms straight out. My left hand going by my side. My right is forward. I'm going to come back center and switch. And then lower. Lift and switch side and down. Lift, switch sides, and down. Lift, switch sides, exhale. So when you come back towards the floor, you exhale. Now my feet come up when my upper body comes up. And down. So I'm squeezing my glutes to keep my legs lifted. Turn this way. So my legs are lifted. Reach. And down. Lift. Switch. And down. That's it. Hands by your side. Push off the floor. Hips are still towards the floor. Now I'm going to sit back. I'm going to come up. And I'm going to come to my left side into a side plank. You can have one leg in front or one leg on top of the other. And I'm going to take my top leg and I'm going to lift and lower. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start. And time. Come down. Take my left arm straight out and on my left side. Take my right hand behind my head, knees slightly forward. And I have side crunches. In 3, 2, 1. Lift it lower. Exhale when I come up. Working those obliques. That's it. Now my left thigh, my left hip is on the floor. So if you're a mirror image of me, you will be on your right. Knees are slightly forward, and your right hand will be on the floor. Your left hand will be behind your head. And time. Let's go back up to the side plank. We have hip dips. And 3, 2, 1. Just lower and lift. Lower and lift. And time. Let's go back to the sides. Knees slightly forward. Arm out straight. Right hand behind your head if you're on your left side. And 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. If you want, you can reach for your ankles. Inhale, and time. Let's switch sides. So I'm going to a right side plank. So if you were on your right, you go to your left. Let's get started. In 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. Right side, right arm out, left hand behind my head, knees forward, lift and lower. Working those obliques. Exhale when you come up. Exhale through your mouth, inhale in your nose. Keep it going. And time. Coming back up to that side plank. Now if you want, you can also be on your elbow. That's fine. You don't have to be, in fact, you could be on one knee and one elbow. It works just fine. It's up to you. We have hip dips in 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Exhale, inhale. And time. Come down. Back to those side crunches. My right side, my right arm out straight. Left hand behind my head. 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Working those obliques. Exhale when you come up. Now if you want, you can reach for those ankles. And time. So come over on your knees. On your hands and sit back. And come up in your quadrupeds. I'm going to take my left leg straight back behind me. If you're a mirror image, it might be your right. So extend it back. In 3, 2, 1. Extend it back. Lift and lower. Squeezing your glutes. That's it. Now hold it up. Extend it out across, so it's my left leg extending out across my right. Coming back center. And then out to the left. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start. That's it. Keep it going. Now, as you take that leg out, away from the center of the body, me towards my left, I feel that more in my glutes on that left leg, as well as my core. Out to the left, I feel it more on the right. Now hold it here. Lift and lower. In 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. That's it. Cross it over. And time. So we're going to switch sides. That was my left. Your right if you're a mirror image of me. I'm going to my right, which might be your left if you're a mirror image. All right, take that leg and extend it back in 3, 2, 1. Extend, lift and lower. That's it. Now turn to the side. That's it. Keep it going. Now hold it. So this is my right leg. I'm crossing over my left, coming back center, and out to my right. And 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Remember, you don't have to rush. Try to take that leg all the way out. The farther you take it out, the more you're going to feel it. That's it. Now hold, lift and lower. Keep it going. Squeezing your glutes. Hold, cross, come out and extend. Cross, out and extend. Cross, out and extend. Cross, out and extend. And time. Sit back. Okay, come to a seated position. You're going to do, sitting up straight, nice flat back. You're going to lean back some. Keep it going. And come up. And back. And up. Try to keep that back nice and flat. Keep it going at your pace. Don't stop. If you get to a point and your back's arching, don't go back that far. Okay? So if you're going back and your back arches, come up a little and only go that far. So keep it going. It doesn't have to be the full range. The full range is the point to at which you still have good posture and good form. Not the point at which you can go all the way back to the floor. And time. So we're going to take, keeping that flat back, lean back some, arms east and west. We're going to rotate, tap the floor behind you, come back center, tap the floor behind you. That's it. Now arms out, straight up in front of you, pointing towards the ceiling. Now rotate and back center. Rotate, center. Rotate, center. 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 Now bring those elbows east and west at your own pace. And time. Come up. Feet flat on the floor. Lay down on the back. Hands behind your head. Elbows east and west. I'm going to take one knee, my right knee, and to meet my left elbow. In 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to switch. That's it. Opposite knee. Opposite elbow. Now the knee comes straight back. So to meet the elbow, you have to actually lift and rotate. I've changed my tempo, and instead of having my feet return to the floor, I'm extending that leg straight out. Taking the leg straight down, elbows east to west. I'm going to take my opposite elbow. So my right elbow is going to go to my left knee, but I'm leaving my leg straight instead of the feet flat on the floor. And 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Same side. And switch. And switch. And switch. And time. Feet flat on the floor. Hands behind my head, elbows east and west. And I have basic crunches. Lift and lower. And 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. Exhale when you come up. Keep it going. Don't stop. Keep a space between the chin and the chest. Exhale when you come up. When you come up, don't rush to come back down. And hold it up, hold it up. Take your arms out by your side. From here, I'm going to take my right hand to my right ankle, come back center, left hand to left ankle, come back center. And 3, 2, 1. Let's start. And time. Hands behind your head. Head rests in the hands. Elbows east and west. Feet off the floor. Knees over the hips. You have crunches. And 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Exhale when you come up. Leave your space between your chin and your chest. And time. Feet down. Arms out by your side. Going back to those ankle taps. Right hand to right ankle. 3, 2, 1. Lift and rotate. Switch sides. That's it. And time. Okay. Hands behind your head. Elbows east and left. A left crunch. And 3, 2, 1. And time. All right, so let's take both feet up towards the ceiling. And let's lower them slowly. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. Don't stop. Lower. And lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Hold it. Lift one leg. Lift the other. Lower. Lower. Lift. Lift. Lower. Lower. Lift. Lift. Lower. Lower. Hold. Down. Open and close. You can slow down. And time. Lift one at a time. Lift. Lift. Bend the knees. Take your feet to the floor and sit up. One vertebrae at a time. Reach up and then come back. One vertebrae at a time. Now come up. One vertebrae at a time. Then go back. One vertebrae at a time. Now come up. Head first. Back. Down. Back. Head last. Come up. And back down. And stay down. Legs out straight. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug your knees. Drop your knees to one side. And look in the opposite direction. Bring the knees back center. Drop your knees to the other side. And we'll look in the opposite direction. Bring the knees back center. And sit up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. You can bring your heels together and sit in close. And just hold. Try to keep your back straight and not arched. Stretching the inside of your thighs. I'm going to extend one leg out. Reach for that ankle or reach for that toe, whatever is comfortable for you. Bring that foot in and switch sides. Reach. Bring that foot in flat, both feet flat. Bring your knees to one side. Take your hands to the same side. Come up on your hands and your knees. My feet into the floor. I'm going to take my hands and push up off the floor, push my knees up. Inhale as I come up. Inhale through my nose. Exhale through my mouth. Inhale through my nose. Exhale through my mouth. Inhale through my nose. Exhale through my mouth. I'm going to take my right hand and pat myself on the back. Take my left hand to support that right shoulder. That right elbow. I'm stretching my arm. And I'm going to switch sides. Feeling the stretch all in the arm, the upper part of the arm. Release. I'm going to take one arm across the front of my body to stretch that shoulder. I'm going to switch sides. I'm going to extend my right arm out. I'm going to take my left hand, trace it down my right arm, press my left fingers gently against my right fingers, stretching the forearm of my right arm. I'm going to switch, holding my left arm out, right hand, run those fingers down my left arm, taking my right fingers, gently pressing back on the left fingers, stretching the forearm on the left arm. And come back center. I'm taking my right hand behind my back, left hand hold my right hand, left ear, left shoulder, stretching the right side of my neck. I'm going to come back center. I'm going to switch sides. Left hand behind my back, right hand hold left hand, right ear, right shoulder, stretching the left side of my neck. I'm going to come center. I'm going to step out wide. Lean at the waist. Glutes are back, legs are straight. I'm going to take my weight and shift it to my left. My right leg is straight. I'm feeling a stretch all on the inside of that right leg. Come back center, keeping the glutes back and the legs are straight. Shifting my weight to my right. Feeling the stretch in the straight leg, my left leg. Come back center. Arch and lift the core. Lift and lower the core. Lift the core. Lower the core. Lift. And as I lower, I'm going to lean in with one shoulder. Leaning in with my right shoulder. I'm stretching the right side of my back. My hands are resting on my knees. Come back center. Lift my core. And lean in with my left shoulder. Stretching the left side of my back. My hands are above my knees. Come back center. Lower and lift. Lower. Drop the head. Lift all the way up. Step in. Exhale. I'm going to step back with one foot. For me, it's my right foot. My left foot is forward, both feet flat on the floor. Toes pointing forward. I'm going to shift my weight forward, stretching the quad on the back leg, my right leg. I'm going to take that back heel up. If need to, you can step it in some for stability. I'm going to lift it up. Come back here so you can see me. Okay, lift it up. I'm going to come straight down. Come up, step in together. I'm going to step back from me, my left. My right is forward. I'm going to shift my weight forward. Both feet flat on the floor. I'm stretching the calf muscle. On my left leg is back. My left heel I'm going to bring up, reach up, come straight down. My left knee is pointed towards the floor, stretching the quad on my left leg. Tailbone is tucked, chest is proud. I'm going to come up, step in. Slight bend in the knees. I'm going to step forward with my right foot. I'm going to lift and tilt at the waist. Hands on my left knee, right toe up. Stretching that tendon and stretching the entire back of my right leg. So push your glutes back. Take that toe down to the floor. Back foot step in with the front, pull up. Just like bending the knees, I'm switching legs. So my left leg is forward and straight, lift and tilt at the waist. My hand is on the bent knee, which is my right. Take my left toe up towards the ceiling. My glutes are pushed back, so I'm feeling the stretch all along the back of my left leg. Toe down, back foot step in with the front foot, drop the head and roll up. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Thank you so much for joining me. These classes are pre-recorded. You can watch them anytime on the UMBC YouTube or Instagram page. I hope to see you soon, and I know I haven't said it for a while, but I hope you have not forgotten how special you are. There's only one of you. No one can replace you. That's what makes you special.